So it looks like the Echo Disney Plus show is going to fail. Shocking. If only somebody, anybody, everybody could have predicted that. All right, guys, let's get into it. Echo dropping its entire season on Disney Plus. Okay, we had a trailer recently, and I mean, admittedly, the trailer looked pretty decent. But it's a trailer. I mean, we've been fooled before by trailers, and the whole issue is, I mean, in Hawkeye, the character was fine, I guess, to be like a character to show up in other stuff. Sure, that's fine, but an entire show for Echo, really, that's odd. Okay, so this was announced at the time of Agatha, whatever it's called now, Coven of Darkness, whatever. I can't even keep up with what it's even called now. They changed the title like multiple times. But anyway, Agatha show that should happen with Wiccan. That's a whole other discussion, the Wiccan stuff. That's a whole other thing they're messing up. But anyway, so this was announced. The Spider-Man freshman year stuff was announced. It was just a whole thing. It's like anything and everything. Green light, green light, green light. Yeah, green light. And this being Marvel, oh, a female, give her own show. This is fine. Like a female, like Native American female, let's do this. And it's like, okay, but is the character good? Okay. And then we have other stuff too. Yeah, there's more stuff. Yeah, okay, like she would have been fine to put in the Daredevil show. There's a lot of stuff going on that. We'll get to that, I'm sure. But even I believe it's the director or writer or whatever is coming out and basically, saying that, hey, the powers in the comic books were lame. And so they're different now in the show. Her powers in the comic books are basically Taskmaster's powers to mimic, fighting styles. That's a pretty good power. I mean, for like fighting, like a superhero that has to fight, maybe not in everyday life, unless you're like an MMA fighter or something, maybe. But anyway, that's pretty good. That's a pretty cool power. So now I guess she gets the powers from her ancestors or something, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so it's like, all right, man, whatever. That's all well and good, I guess. So yeah, change that real quick. But I mean, Taskmaster himself, should I say herself in the MCU, really got screwed bad, like real bad. Like that is I'm trying to think of a worse one where they took a character from the comic books and changed them so unrecognizably to if I didn't know if that was supposed to be Taskmaster, I would question that. I would be like, I don't know if that's supposed to be Taskmaster. I mean, you got kind of like a Taskmaster outfit going on it, but that's not really Taskmaster, right? And Echo, the character's fine in the comic books. It would be fine to show up in like the Daredevil show, but let's keep in mind the Daredevil show itself is apparently looking pretty bad. Like so bad they basically have scrapped it so bad that apparently Daredevil didn't even show up in his costume until like I think it said like the third episode. So they went in and were like, yeah, we can't do any of this. This all sucks. This is all crap. Yeah. Shocking. Duh. I mean, really. I mean, we got Daredevil, Blade. I mean, just across the board. I feel like, are any of the Marvel projects doing well right now? I mean, have we heard any good news from the Marvel projects or the Star Wars projects before they come out? I feel like that just doesn't happen nowadays. Remember the days whenever we were hearing like good stuff before the movies came out? When they were like, oh, the movies like are testing well. Yeah, the Marvels. That's not testing well at all. I mean, so bad. I mean, the interest for that is so low. The advertisement. I mean, this is literally getting ready to come out as I'm filming this video, and I mean, I don't think I've seen a real ad for the Marvels in days. Yeah, and I'm like, I mean, I get a lot of ads for a lot of like all the movies. I mean, movies I've would never watch, but a Marvel thing, this is shocking. I can't remember the last time that a Marvel movie's like literally getting ready to come out, and I haven't been bombarded with freaking ad after ad after ad. That's not happening right now at all for me. I mean, maybe for you it is, but not for me. Um, they did a whole like live stream thing with some cats. That sounds ridiculous, and like nobody watched that crap. Like I think it averaged like maybe like 150 viewers. I heard. I didn't watch it. I mean, 150 viewers for a Marvel thing, and basically what it was a bunch of like some cats playing or whatever, and they teamed up with like an adoption thing, and that's all well and good. That's fine, but that's really not going to sell tickets. I very much doubt a single person saw that and is gonna buy a single ticket for that movie, and the movie is projected to bomb too. I mean, wow. But Echo dropping all the episodes, that's not done by Disney Plus. I mean, Netflix, yeah. I mean, other streaming services, sure. But I mean, a lot of them have tried to get away from that. Look at The Boys. The Boys season one did all that, did that. By season two, they weren't doing it anymore. Disney Plus, I can't think of another Disney Plus show um, that dropped its entire season at once. I mean, maybe there's something. I can't think of anything. Even National Treasure and Willow didn't drop all their episodes at once. They were dropping week to week even, and that's pretty bad. Because that, I mean, Disney Plus obviously didn't have much confidence for either show because they were there and then they were gone. So Echo pretty much being set to fail. We do see Daredevil in the show, so he's in there and he's in his red costume at least. So hopefully. But this was also probably meant to set up Born Again, the Daredevil show Born Again. That has been pretty much completely scrapped. So I don't know like how that's going to all work and how that's going to play out. Or, this is going to be very, very, very interesting. Because we've seen numbers come out for Loki and they're not good. I'm watching Loki, but a lot of people aren't. I'm trying to think. I don't have any friends that are watching Loki right now. And that's crazy. I don't know. But hey, I mean, maybe I don't know, maybe they know this is bad and maybe this is a sign that they're gonna try to pivot going forward. But we'll see. I don't know. This doesn't look good for Echo overall. I mean, Daredevil has been screwed to the point that they're like, we can't even save this. We're not going to try to save this. And Echo, I feel like maybe it was done, and they were like, yeah, this is Echo. We're just going to have to put this out and throw it all in there one day, see what happens. Probably nothing good. Disney Plus, I'm hearing they're losing subscribers like crazy right now, which sucks. I mean, all this bad press coming out. Gina Carano, I mean, all the tweets going on right now with her, plus South Park going after him. Like, we could be witnessing. I mean, they've got to pivot. They got to figure some stuff out. And Marvel and Star Wars are big things they need to pivot on. I mean, overall, they need to pivot, but for sure, Marvel.